Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about doing some surface surface lofting. And sometimes when you model an airplane, you can't use forms because some certain parts are just too complicated, like the intake for this F-16, for instance. It has a different shape up through here. Let me turn this off so I can let you have a good look at it here. Turn off the canvases. Okay. Now what we have, as you can see, this section right through here is flat. So it's actually a couple of parts. So it'd be quite difficult to use a form to get that shape up there like that. So if you can find the pictures that has the a picture of the formers, use the formers for that shape. This front section up here is just a solid. And that was done with, I drew sketches first. I turn the sketches on, as you can see. I turn the bodies off. These are all the sketches that I did first. And what I did, as you can see, this one right here, let me go down and turn the canvases back on. This one right here, which is FS 200, as you can see, 200 right here, this former is actually one piece. So what you have to do, what I did is made this into two pieces, and also this one back here into two pieces also, to get the shape right up here that I needed. Now, rest of this throughout the back, it doesn't have to be two pieces like this here. What I did was this piece and this piece right here, separate those two. So let me show you just something quick here, how I did that. So the first half, I just drew a line. And it's just one of many ways you can do this. I just drew a line here, a line down here. And these are not the best pictures to use. They're not symmetrical. Okay. Now with this, I make sure that I always have a point right where this needs to be, because that's my line on where I line things up with. And so that's how I did that. Just drew half of this. Then what I ended up doing after that is just moving this up to here where it needs to be. So and to move that, you just click the Move Copy and select the point that you want to move, and then you select all the pieces of this. Then you move this into place to top, like I did up here. This one's right up here, and then you just rotate it. But make sure you select this first, because when you rotate this, this stays on this plane right here. But that's why I did that. And then the bottom half to it, like this half down here. Now, I looked at this piece over here too, and this over here. And what I am doing, let me turn this off. Create another sketch on this plane here. Drew a line first, and I drew it up to here. Then another line. Now this snaps in all the time. If you don't want to turn off the snap and you just need it not to snap in right away, just hold down the control key and then it doesn't snap now. So hold it where you want it, then go ahead and hit it. Then I use a fit point spline to finish the rest of this out. And once you got that to where you need it, then I just move this up here same way of where it needs to be up here. And also, when it came to this this former here, same thing, drew a line. About right here. But let me do something first before I do that. I'm going to draw this top portion of it first. So I draw a line from about, just imagine this coming over here towards the center. And click OK. Then fit point spline. Then another fit point spline. And move this over to here. Okay. So this was the top one that I drew. Let me finish this. And turn this sketch off. And do another sketch. This plane here. All right, let's see here. Draw a line first. I can see about right here. It could be a little higher if you want to. All right. Then use that fit point spline. And a line. Okay, and go ahead and finish sketch. And now we have both of those up there like that. And this intersects right through here, which we want, so you won't have an empty space. When you loft this and you loft this, there won't be an empty space. But anyway, once you get all your points in here and stuff like that, and get everything lined up, then you begin your lofting process. And it's best to put all of the formers in here at one time. They give you a really nice smooth curve. So yeah. So what I'm going to do here is just do a couple sections of lofting, and to show you what I mean by doing everything here. And so I'm going to turn off these sketches. Or let's see, maybe just start a new model and do it that way. Okay, what I'm going to do here, close that, and come over here, File, New, insert canvas from my computer, picture some F-16. All right, open that on this plane here, drag this out. And you can put in the top and the front view as you need it. For now, I'm just showing you guys how to do this. Okay, so this is what we have at first. And you can scale this if you want to, but I'm not going to do that for now. I'm just showing you guys how to do this. So, let's see, I'm just going to do a couple sections here. So, create a sketch. This plane here. Use the line tool. About right there. Then use a fit point spline. And make sure this point lines up with this line right here. Another fit point spline. Now, the bottom shape here, I'm just going to sort of match that through here too. So, draw a line first. Click OK. Fit point spline. This up. Okay. Okay. And finish sketch. And I'm going to move this up to here. So come up here to move copy. And again, make sure this point is selected. And this is the top of the 200. But what we need to do is look at this point right here. So this needs to come down. About right there. Right where this wing is. Then look at this from the top and just rotate this 90 degrees. And click OK. and move this up. Same thing. Move copy. Point there. And move this up 250. Again, we're looking at this as on the wing. So this needs to come down just a little more, this front one. No big deal for now. Then look at the top. Rotate it 90 degrees. And click OK. Now look at this slightly from the front. And this one needs to come down just a little, not much. Make sure I got the right one I'm moving. And click OK. Now we have that. So what we do now, come over here to create sketch on this plane. Again, make sure you have your 3D sketches on. Then use fit point spline. Look at this from the I don't like this, so I'm going to delete this and do that again. And I'm going to use another point up here and here. And look at this from the side. Then bring this down a little. There. Another fit point spline. The bottom here. And look at that from the side. And that looks fine. Because this bottom piece is going to come up inside of here. Okay. And another one here. Again, make sure that 3D sketch is on. Move that up. Look at this from the top. Okay, that looks pretty good. And finish sketch. And now what I'm going to do here, you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to use surface and loft this to this. Oops. Make sure this is 0 before you do this over here. I didn't do that. Okay. Then we want rails. This is a rail. This is a rail. And that one. And click OK. And there's our first section in there. And now what I'm going to do It's the bottom half of these two. Come back up here, solid. And create a sketch. This plane here. This line. Let me do another line before I do this. Cancel this. One more line from here to here. Then now modeling airplanes this way, if you have the shapes of the formers, is fine. And a lot of times you may have to do it this way instead of doing it other ways. And like I'll just show you real quick here. Let's look at another plane I've been working on. Let's see. Like this F-100 here. Now, the shape of this, they turn the canvases on. Now, the shape of this, if you have the formers, you can use the formers because there's no, excuse me, not the form. Yeah, you can use the formers, and or you could use forms. It's up to you which way you want to do that. And the formers may give you a more accurate shape, and again, the form, just using the form, can give you an accurate shape as well. It depends how well you model with forms. So yeah, so something like this is not a big deal to use the formers or the forms. It would just be up to you which one you want to use. Okay, back to this. Okay. Now I'm going to draw this lower section here. Draw a line. Then fit point spline. Then go ahead and finish sketch. Turn this body off here. And I'm going to move these two up. So come up here to move copy. Make sure you select everything. Move this up here. and click OK. And I'm going to move this up. Look at the top and rotate this 90 degrees. Click OK. Now we have this. We can turn off the canvases. Create a sketch on this plane here. Again, make sure you have your 3D sketch on. Fit point spline from this point. Another fit point spline from this point here. I don't know why that's locked in, but delete that. Okay. Now we've got that. And another one here. Here. And it's all wonky. But I got it all straightened out now. Okay, and we'll do another one from here. And I'm going to project this line here, a curve. And we draw another one from here to on here. And click OK. Go ahead and finish sketch. and see what we have here now. And loft. Make sure these are zeroed out over here. And click OK. Well, before I click OK, I want to add rel. One sec. One line is not showing up here. Okay, let me do the one line again. Cancel that. It's a fit point spline. Finish sketch. Come back over here to, well, you don't have to use surface. You can stuck with solid if you want to. I just like the way these surfaces loft looks. Then I'm going to add one rail, straighten that out, and go ahead and click OK. Turn the sketches off, turn the bodies back on. Now we have this here. Now this here, we just move it down, move back to solids here, and come over here to bodies. And let's see, I don't like using that one. Come over here and move. And then let's move this down. And click OK. And that's what we have. I turn the canvases back on. And that's one section with the intake right here. And rest of this with the formers on back. You just, these, you would just do the, draw the whole former and then loft those all the way back. Because the bottom here, it's already here, which will line up here to the next one. And then to the next one, those will be fine. So you just go ahead and draw those and then loft those back. Should be fine. But let's take a look here. And this is round on the bottom, which shouldn't be there. So this particular loft, I'm going to come back and use edit feature. And I want to add another rail to turn the sketches back on. And I'm going to use this and then click OK. Now it got rid of that. Turn the canvases off. As you can see, this is how the F-16 looks through here. And you can't get that particular shape just by lofting the back shape to the front shape. It will end up looking really weird, and it just won't be correct. So you have to separate. Let me turn the sketches back on here again, or the canvases. Like I did, I showed you. I separated this half from this, and I separated this, and then lofted this portion to this portion. And rest of this, you don't have to, like I said, you won't have to do that. So I'll just do one more section to show you what I'm talking about. Turn the sketches back on so I can see. Okay. Like, I'm going to do this one and this one. So create sketch. Draw a line. And draw a line from here, here, here. And same thing for this one here. Draw a line. Another line. Okay. Now this is 300. So go ahead and finish sketch. And I'm going to move this up. Move copy. That. Again, make sure you have all the sections selected. Move this up here. And rotate this. Click OK. Same thing for this. We're going to move this. Uh, 350, I don't see anywhere, so I'm just going to place it about right there. And click top view and rotate 90 degrees. And click OK. And once again, create sketch on this plane here. Fit point spline. Make sure their 3D sketch is on. You turn the canvases off, don't need them. And one more. And finish sketch. Create loft. Make sure these are zeroed out. This. Turn the bodies on. Make sure these are all lined up, and they are, so I don't need any rails for this particular section. And just click OK. And there's that section. But what you want to do, like I said, once you have all your sketches in here, you want to loft all at one time so you have a nice smooth body. But yeah, just want to show you guys how to do that. This is a little more advanced technique for modeling, but it's still easy to do. It just takes a little more time, and the results speak for themselves. Just depends on how much time you guys want to put into the models that you're modeling, and yeah, so using forms like I do a lot is fine, but like I said, sometimes you just can't do that. Forms, you have to model the jet this way, like this F-16. In more advanced jets, you have to model it this way. If you can find the formers and pictures of the formers, if you can find the pictures of the formers, then you can go ahead and do that. And yeah, and again, it's not that difficult. It's just a little more advanced technique to use when it comes to modeling jets and things. And so that's going to do it for this video. I just want to show you guys how to use surface modeling, how to do model airplanes. And so, like I said, just want to show you guys how to do that. I don't want to sit here for another couple hours showing you guys, or I believe it'd be wasting your time. I'm not going to do anything different than what I've done here to show you how to do. I'm just going to go from the front all the way to the back, and drawing each one of these formers, and then, like I said, just splitting this right here, splitting this up right here, and lofting these two together separate, and to get that shape that you need it. Then the rest of these all go together as one, and just loft them all together. Okay, so that's going to do it. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like my videos, go ahead and hit the like button as well. Also, if you can, subscribe to my Facebook group and my Patreon account. and both are Cat Bill Fly RC. That's the name of both groups. So go over there and have a look over there if you see anything you want, and go ahead and join the groups and stuff like that. So hope you guys have a great weekend and a good next week, and catch you in the next video.
Subscribe for more.